see. I'm tired already. Oh, good morning. Good morning. This is so impromptu. I wasn't going to. Hold on a minute. Let me pin my mouth. And I'm thirsty. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm thirsty. Let me drink water. Water. No what? No cold water. Oh. I was smelling. Okay, it's my tomato base. I didn't want to come on live. Oh. I thought I was just going to cook this food sharp and leave here and probably be resting by now. I think I'm not in a hurry anymore. Since I'm not in a hurry to cook anymore, why not? Let's do it. My ankles are even paining me. My ankles are already paining me from standing. Normally, let me swallow my food. Okay. And oil my hands. I hate ashy hands. Okay. So yeah. So normally, I don't. I didn't go live today while I was skipping. I skipped, but I didn't see the need to go live because I was tired. I forced myself. I literally. Hi, Joel. I literally forced myself to do anything today. Well, I'm glad I did. You know how it is when you wake up in the morning and you're just dragging yourself and you have a lot of questions. Like, why me? Why am I the fat one? Why am I the one that has to get up in the morning? To get up first in the morning? Why me? Why me? But then, you know that if you like, say the why me from now till next year, those things have to be done and they have to be done by only you. You have no choice but to pull yourself up. So when I set out on the road this morning, I didn't even run. I was just walking. I wasn't even walking so fast, but I'm glad I got to the closest place I get to and turned. Without further ado, Haha. 360 fit check. There's really nothing much to what I'm wearing. There's nothing to see. There's really nothing to see. So I will, there is no NEPA light, so I'll have to blend the tomatoes where at the socket where there's light. This socket doesn't work with solar. We're blending the tomatoes. Okay, yeah. So these are my, oh, this pot is so heavy. My ingredient list, I have onions here, and I have my, still dripping water. And I have my steamed tomatoes. Here we have tomatoes, onions, garlic, shombo, and tatashe. Like cayenne pepper, and these are cayenne peppers, and red bell pepper with tomatoes and fresh garlic and onions. That's all we have there. I'll start by putting in my oil. My name is Wendy. Oh, people are not seeing my pot. I'll start by putting in my oil. This is how we Nigerians make our tomato stew. This is exactly the way we make it. We start with our oil, and these are the ingredients. Basically, you can decide to tweak it any way you want, but for the most part, this is what everybody does. So I'm going to be chopping my onions. This is my knife sharpener. I don't know where I kept it again. So I'll chop my onions. I'm struggling. I feel so overwhelmed. I've been having this feeling since yesterday. So yeah, because we won't just be cooking all through. You won't just be watching me cook all through. It can be boring. We're going to be talking real life talk here. So yesterday, as I finished skipping, ouch, knife no cut me. As I got back from dropping the children, the boys at school, of course, my regular routine now, I will now skip my 1000. Yesterday I connected, I streamed it. I was live skipping my 1000, and then I still have hold on a minute. Why do I feel so heavy? Feel so heavy. I need just normal tin tomatoes, normal tomato paste. Okay, yes, I got. I don't want any peppered tomato paste, so I'm going to pour in onions. Fry these onions for a bit. And pour in. I have to turn down these heats because we don't want this thing burning. We'll pour it inside. So I was saying yesterday, I felt after I finished my skips, I was so tired. Of course, now you'll be tired. I dropped the boys off at school, got back straight into skipping. Skipped the 1000, a little over 1000, and went to have my bath. Did I even eat that yesterday morning? I don't know if I had breakfast. Well, not breakfast per se. I was just snacking on, different things. And when you do like that, you get really full with nothing. The next thing, I got a call and we got talking. It was from one talk, from one talk to the other. So I'll fry this thing. And that's how, I don't know, a talk that was supposed to be so light-hearted just turned into something so serious. And then this overwhelming spirit just came, overtook me like this. I was like, what happened? I was like, from where to where? When did this one start? And it just took over me. It was not until later on, like afterwards, I realized that that feeling that I feel was what, like depression. Like that's how it creeps up. That is how it starts. If you're able to recognize it, if you recognize it and for what it is, that's the first step. That's the first victory. That's the first victory because it just was very overwhelming to me. And I was like, no, 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 no. This is not the way we are going to play it. Okay, let me do rough blending. Should I do rough blending? Or I should make it a smooth stew? Should I make it rough or I should make it smooth? Okay, let me make smooth stew. Let me make it a smooth stew. Just keep turning. Welcome to my life, guys. From the title, you already know what we are making, our basic Nigerian tomato stew. And I was just talking about how I was feeling very overwhelmed with life yesterday. And the fact that I just felt like I'm at a stage like that yesterday, it dawned on me that I have never really done anything. Like, I'm just allowing life pass by like that. I've not failed at anything. I've not made mistakes. And believe it or not, failure is part of success. Because you have to have tried something, right? And failed at it. Than when you've not done anything. You won't fail and you wouldn't know really where you stand. You wouldn't know where you stand. So I just rinsed off the blender. I'm going to be pouring my... This is the most important part of this stew. Of anything you're cooking, I have a lot of it. Still hot. I have a lot of onions, tomato, like the ratio. I made a mistake. I should have just shown you guys what the ratio was before I cooked it. I was supposed to grill it, but again, there's no light. I was supposed to like roast it in the oven to give it this smokiness. But there's no light, so let me just do what I have to do. And I was wondering, I said, why? Why pass through life like that? Just like a number. And even as I was saying these things, after I got off the call, I still encouraged myself, I won't lie. I still encourage myself by saying a lot of people will want to trade places with me. Do you know what it is that you're able to live to an extent a comfortable life? Comfort is relative, you know, but you're able to live life on your own terms. This is still me saying, I used to have a career, I used to work a 9 to 5 in a field that wasn't so much of, that wasn't like stressful. It wasn't a field, it was education, it was just a classroom job. But what we used to know classroom jobs as then growing up back in the early 90s is not what it is now. I can categorically tell you that classroom job is a complete it's not even a 9 to 5, it's a complete 7 to 5. these days, because you also have to hold on a minute. Let me just blend this.